Hello, Hellbutcher. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Are
You?
you? I'm okay. Now I'm better. Because we will be talking about metal, old
Yeah,
school
that's good.
metal, and all the good stuff. Um,
Yeah,
First of all, how was the set you did at Steelfest? It was yesterday, right?
yeah, it was good. We had a little bit of trouble with sound on stage, but except for that, it was all good. I'm amazed. We also played in Germany a few weeks ago, and the reaction from the crowd, considering they never heard the songs before, has been really overwhelming. So I'm really happy about it, actually.
So you have been playing music for more than 3 decades, right?
Yeah.
So what type of excitement do you get by getting on stage with a new band?
With a new band, yeah, well, it's kind of I would say it's kind of the same feeling I get, like in any band, but it's always, you get a bit uh like excited, or before you go on stage. I get in a mood of, like I get kind of mad in some way.
Well, this type of music is kind of an expectation, right? To be like that. Not in
Yeah,
real life, though.
it comes naturally, but probably that's why I'm doing this kind of music. So yeah.
Absolutely. So, should we consider Hellbutcher as a continuation of Niflheim? I mean, I'm not sure what is the status of Niflheim, to be honest, to begin with.
No one knows, probably. Not me either, but well, it's a continuation in one way, because it's the same kind of music that I've always wanted to do. I started I was one of the founders of NIFELHEIM back in the days, and I think that the kind of music we did with NIFELHEIM was, yeah, we kind of shaped our own sound. And I just want to continue in that the same direction with this band. So in one way, it's a continuation, but it's not that I'm nostalgic about Niflheim or nothing, something like that. It's a new band. It's totally different.
Right.
Totally different in one way, but it's kind of the same in some other ways.
Well, there is a connection with the band logo, right? The Hellbutcher, there's definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you design that?
Yeah, I did. It's hard. Every time I try to involve other people, I end up doing it myself anyways. This time I just it's better I do the logo here straight on, and yeah, I'm satisfied with it. It looks quite the way I like it.
And I'm guessing that you did the cover artwork too.
Yeah.
Got it. So how did you decide, or how fast did you decide to form Hellbutcher?
Yeah, well, it was I can't remember exactly what time it was really, but it was before, while I was still playing in Niflheim anyway. It was just like arguments all the time about songs and this and that, and I thought, like, if I'm ever gonna do all the ideas and things that I want to do, I better do it myself, because it's gonna be arguments if I try to do anything in the Niflheim. So I decided I'm gonna do my own band, like release records much more in a faster pace than Niflheim, like 4 albums in 30 years or something. I aim to do like 1 album a year, or that's my goal, but you never know. Maybe it's not gonna be possible, but that's what I'm aiming for, at least. And yeah, it's forming the band was, yeah, it when I since I came up with the idea that I should do my own band. It didn't take too long time to put the band together and start doing stuff, you know.
So should we say that you formed this band to get away from all the troubles that you had, some way starting with a clean slate, right? Starting from scratch, the way things you should have been done, let's say.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
And how easy for you was to find the members for Hellbutcher?
Yeah, well, I have, you know, I have some friends. They are all my friends, you know, in the band, and so, you know, I talk to them sometimes. And when I started to think of forming a band, you know, it was just natural to ask the ones that I know that I think would fit to do this kind of music, and you know, they were all easy to, you know, convince, or so to speak, or so yeah, it was a smooth process actually to get the band together.
Have you already started writing the music before forming the band, before forming the lineup?
No, not really. We were first, we had the lineup of 3 guys for a few months or so. While we were recording the demo tape, we were only 3. And then we just added another guitarist and the bass player. I had to play the bass myself on the demo tape. And I'm not able to be on stage with a bass and sing at the same time, something like that. No. I can hardly play bass guitar. So we had to find some proper members so that we could go out and, you know, make gigs and stuff like that.
Well, some will say that Kronos was only singing because he was not actually a good bass player, right?
No, he has the right attitude.
Yes, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
So once the lineup was, you gathered the lineup, you started working on the music, or did you write everything on your own?
I did, to start with, I was doing some songs, but then I also teamed up with a guy called Necrophiliac. He came to my place, and we were playing the stuff that I've been writing, and he added some stuff to it, and, you know, doing it as a, you know, like teamwork kind of. And then I did some songs all by myself and just like sent the demos to the other guys, and this is how it goes, you know, this kind of stuff. And actually the same guitarist Necrophiliac, he also wrote one song all by himself, the last song on the album called Inferno's Rage. He just like, I did a song, and I just like, wow, this is great. So we of course added it to the record.
What about the drums? Because I think the drums have, you know, sometimes are complicated structures. So what was Devastator's input on those?
Yeah, I came up with like basic stuff for the drums, but Devastator is such a great drummer, so he can, you know, come up with things that a normal person wouldn't even come up with, you know, in any way, you know. So when he started playing some stuff, it was just like, wow, we just have to add this to the album. And at some parts, just like in the song called Satan's Power, we have a kind of a slow part for a while. It's not nothing that I usually do, but I just told him, like, I want you know, like a slow part, thrashy slow part, but you have to play, you know, like as extreme as if it was like grindcore. And he's like, yeah, okay, I get it. And it was just like doing the drum fills all through it, you know. It was great in my opinion.
Where did you record the entire record? Everything was...
we recorded it in at different locations. It was the drums we recorded at Devastator's. He has kind of a studio called the Red and Black Hall. It's an old venue, you know. It's a concert venue. So it's a large, really big room where you get a natural reverb, more or less. And he's got good stuff to the microphones, everything is quality stuff. So we recorded the drums there with some guitars to it, and then we went to Stockholm and recorded the guitars there in Stockholm, and added up this, and the bass guitar and the vocals I did at I have a rehearsal studio, and we recorded the bass and the vocals there at my rehearsal in Halmstad in Sweden. So it's totally different locations, and then we mixed it in Stockholm at the other guitarist, the guy called Iron Beast. He has his studio in Stockholm, so he recorded the guitars and stuff like that there. We mixed it. 3 of us were doing the mix, and then Iron Beast, were doing all the mastering by himself. And I'm really satisfied with the quality of the sound and everything. So it's been good.
I wanted to give credit to whoever did the mixing, because the bass sound is very significant in this album, right? In this record, because usually when you have thrash, the bass is kind of buried in the mix, right? But
you
have it one step.
I'm a big Iron Maiden fan, and
I can see that.
So it's obvious that we need the bass guitar to be like a big part of the mix and all the music, actually.
Right.
Okay,
it makes total sense, and I think you cannot. There are several music genres, if you may, in the record. It goes from thrash to speed metal, even to some classic heavy metal, right? So you put a pin on what Hellbutcher is playing. For example, Hordes of the Horned God, you cannot say it's pure thrash or speed metal, because there are the double guitars there. There are some melodies there. Although with melodies, we shouldn't be using, or quality, we shouldn't be using those terms, right? Again, following Venom. But anyway. Anyways, I said a lot. Did you include in the album all the songs that you wrote together, or do you have stuff for probably the next Hellbutcher album?
Well, we have more songs already. We've made most of the songs on this album. We decided we're gonna do these songs and then record them, but we have got like 4 or 5 new songs already for our next album. So it's like half album is already done. And
because when you have this excitement and you start playing live, it only goes without saying that you will keep writing.
Exactly.
And what are the things that you will be avoiding doing with Hellbutcher as compared to the past?
Well, the most important thing to me is not getting stuck in too much details or whatever. If I'm not 100% satisfied with something, I will just do another album. you know what if you see what I mean. Sometimes in the past we were like it was a slow process of doing everything. I will speed up everything and make things in a easier way. Hard to describe, actually. I can't describe really what I'm trying to say. Well,
maybe too many cooks in the kitchen, something like that, maybe.
No, I don't want any obstacles, or I see nothing that will stop me of doing the things I want to do. Okay. If I want to do something, I just do it now in this band.
At what stage was the record when you joined Metal Blade?
It was actually finished. Just a little bit of mastering. We recorded it quite early. It was already recorded in January of 2023, I think. Yeah. So
January 23.
yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
So yeah, it's so it has been finished for a long time now, and so to me it's an old album already. You know, I'm prepared for the next one.
Yeah.
If this one is not even out, but you know, the process of doing all the other stuff that you need to do is extremely time consuming. So you know, just getting a proper record deal took me a really long time, and then you know, all the other stuff that you need to do is like immense work. Yes.
Yeah. Also, after the pandemic, I think every band tries to put music out, and the schedule has been so messed up right now. So this is why
Yeah, exactly.
the effect of an album being ready and then wait an entire year to get it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, but you know, I'm been waiting for a long while, but now it's coming anyway. So it's gonna be good. You know, we have done it the proper way. You know, like it's not gonna be like, you know, delayed or whatever. You know, it's gonna be out there at this release date, and everything is gonna be, you know, it goes like it should be. You know, and that's because we haven't had any, you know, like rush doing anything, which is good, I guess.
The band released Death Rider as a 7-inch.
Yeah.
And this is sold out.
It's sold out, yes.
Are there plans to re-release it via Metal Blade?
No. I think it's just one thing, you know, that we did, because first we did a demo tape, you know, an actual cassette. Yeah. And it was gone before, you know, anyone got it, more or less. I got so many, you know, like angry phone calls. I didn't get the demo. So I was like, okay, I'll have to do something about it. And we thought, well, we could do it as a vinyl for 500 copies, and then it's over, I think. So, but we will. You never know. Maybe sometime, but it's no plans at the moment to re-release it again. You know.
So basically, you are saying that people need to call you and be angry about it, and you will, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
What about music videos? You have released the Sword of Wrath.
Yeah.
Any plans to release another music video?
Yes, there is. I don't know how much I'm supposed to talk about it, you know, but there is more coming anyway.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What about playing live? You, the band, recently signed with Doomstar Bookings, and this is for international shows, right?
Yeah, it's international, at least European and UK, and I think they will do other things as well. But they are, you know, like, if there are offers from other places, I think they will, you know, forward it to me, and then we can sort it out in some way anyway, I think.
Since I am in the other side of the Atlantic, this is why I'm asking is, do you think you will get here with the debut album, or we should wait a little bit?
Yeah, well, I've already got some offers, so yeah, so it's absolutely possible. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like next year.
Well, you can talk to Taz and bring Friends of Hell, right?
Yeah, why not? That would be great.
That was a great album, man. I have to say that. And then you can also bring Dead Cosmonaut, right? And we can have a Hellbutcher festival, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good idea.
That will be easy for you to do that.
Yeah.
Scream your lungs out for...
Yeah, playing all day long. We're actually doing that in what is it? In 2 weeks. We're gonna have a gig in Sweden with both Friends of Hell and the Hellbutcher at the same festival. So
not back to back, I hope, right?
No, it's one day it's Hellbutcher, the next day Friends of Hell. So, but still.
So how many shows Hellbutcher have until the end of 2024?
24. I don't really know, but it's changing all the time because we're working really much with the booking right now. And but I would say like we have probably about 10 gigs this year. Now it will probably be much more, I guess, because I was just recently talking to the booking agency, and they are working on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't really say. We don't have any like full schedule yet, but eventually there will be more order in the gig calendar or whatever.
What I really like right now for the shows the band has done is that you are playing the entire album.
Yeah.
And that's so cool because after you have released the second one, you will start picking and choosing. So this time around, it's the best opportunity to see the band and get the entire thing live, plus to cover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then as we haven't released any album yet and still do the concerts, we, picked up some classical songs in the same genre. We are playing Bathory, Die in Fire, and Venom, black metal. It's classic.
Of course.
So they can recognize some songs, the fans.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But at any rate, it's a great opportunity for everyone to go and see Hellbutcher because I'm guessing that you will get bigger and bigger traction as you play live.
I hope.
Hellbutcher, thank you very much for your time. Have total fun in the shows that you're gonna do, and hopefully, as we said, bring Friends of Hell, bring Hellbutcher in the States, and we will be there.
That sounds great. I will try my best to get over there as soon as possible. Definitely.
Absolutely. I'm in Chicago, just to make a note of that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, man. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.